Welcome ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm Faber1 and today our main topic is hackers and also the problems they cause. But first and foremost, I want to apologize. I recently put online a video talking about Planetside Arena being like this clickbait title for day rate games, but the gameplay used in the video was actually from Planetside 2, from one of my live streams. However, in this gameplay footage, I was kind of highlighting some actions done by a hacker. I put it in the video because I thought it was kind of funny. I mean, we had this flying, teleporting guy just killing everyone everywhere, but it really left the wrong impression. There were some comments like, whoa, hackers in Planetside 2, and I was like, wait a minute, that's not the target of the video. But yeah, images are 1000 times stronger than spoken words. So in this video, I'm not going to show you any hacking, just normal gameplay, because I think that's a way more representative image of how the game really plays. But I want to start off by explaining why this cheating happened so blatantly, especially in the video. As you might know, I stream Planetside 2 almost every day on Twitch. And something that happens quite often with live streaming is stream sniping. Not specifically in Planetside, but in every game, especially concerning PvP shooters. This cheater could easily follow me because he could just open the stream, have a few seconds delay, and he know where I am. What happens in the video is that I have a, for example, decent kill streak or something cool happening, and then this guy teleports in and he kills me. He also killed some other guys, but he was clearly focusing on me. So to be clear, if you're normally playing like a normal player, this won't happen that often, really. It was done specifically because I was streaming. But there also is this bigger problem. Again, not Planetside 2 specifically, but in multiplayer PvP competitive games in general. If you have been playing Planetside 2 or any other game, you might have noticed that they sometimes write in the Yell chat or the public chat, well guys, you can buy my cheats from here and here, this website and that website. And that's just because they want to sell the cheats. To some people it might be attractive to simply get easy kill streaks by enabling some cheats, but really don't do that. It's a cheesy way to get kills and in the end it doesn't solve anything. You can't learn a thing, and what you really need to do is just play and learn the game. But okay, this cheater is a quite clever guy. He knows, okay, I can reach a certain amount of people using the Yell chat. But what if I continuously bother this streamer? How many more people can I really reach? Well, I'm not the biggest streamer, but I think they were watching like 10 or 20 people. So he has those. But what's worse, I did use a part of that footage and again give the guy more exposure by putting this footage on YouTube. I don't think there is a link in the Yell chat anywhere when I'm playing or recording the footage, but still giving more exposure to the cheaters. I really hope they haven't earned a dime thanks to people coming in from my stream or my YouTube videos, but again, I'm sorry, I'm very sorry. But listen, this needs to be a general rule for everyone, and that's simply neglect the cheater. Those guys are just, I don't know, attention whores, and yeah, they love being called out. They love it. I'm not going to say it will completely solve the cheater problem by just neglecting all those guys. I still think, for example, they should be reported. But as long as you don't give them the attention they want, they desire, they don't get their fun. Their fun really comes from all the salt in the Yell chat when you guys get killed by another cheater. It's their lifeline. Basically, it is digital bullying. So okay, I won't give them any attention anymore, and I really ask you guys who are watching right now to do the same thing. Please just report them and let it go. Maybe try to get another fight, log on another day, don't give them too much attention. So in the first part I did acknowledge there are some cheaters, and I have to say it because it's just true. I'm not gonna lie about that, there are some cheaters and they will be there for as long as this game is free to play and the servers are running. Because yes, this is a hard problem, the game is free to play, you can easily make a new account as long as you have a new email address. And as long as you don't do any IP banning or any hardware banning, no, this problem won't be solved and people will just create new accounts if they want to make some other cheats appear. The amount of cheaters though is I think very overestimated. There aren't that many, especially compared to other games. Keep in mind that Planetside 2 is still a very small game. If it was more popular, probably there would have been more cheaters. But having this rather small community also enables having a quite small amount of cheaters active in game. I will speak for myself right now, but I've played this game for 200 hours, give or take. And in those 200 hours, I have seen 2 blatant cheaters. And both of them were stream sniping. So yeah, if you start today or tomorrow Planetside 2, don't expect to see a cheetah when you're logging on the first day. You might see one after playing for 500 hours. Or you might see some videos on Reddit come by some cheetah on another server. But I really think the problem isn't that big. Still, you might be online, and there might be a cheetah active at the time. What's the worst thing that can really happen? You die, and you die. But nothing is really lost. Worst case, you've lost some minutes. Well, that's it. In other games, for example in Battle Royales, the problem is way bigger. I'm a big PUBG fan. I played a lot in the past. And there were a lot of Chinese hackers active. I'm not going to blame the Chinese and everything, but just in practice, a lot of them were using, for example, VPNs and coming from China. If you die in a Battle Royale game and you've been playing for like 20 minutes, you just got all the good gear, got all the good stuff, and then you die by a cheetah. A very clear cheetah. You feel robbed, you feel, it's awful, it is really awful, because you deserve to win that game. You deserve the chicken dinner or whatever. And then some strange cheetah gets it, and that feels so unfair. We don't have the same problem in Planetside 2. They might rob you of some good kill streak, or they might rob you of some good time maybe, time spent on moving to a certain position. But then again, it isn't that big of a problem still. Again, it is not fun, but compared to other games, it is less of a problem, less fun taken away from you. But now we get to a problem, because Planetside will get into the Battle Royale market. Planetside Arena is going to launch somewhere in the summer of 2019, and I think they will be using mostly the same engine as Planetside 2. Yes, you will be furious when you're landing on Echoes of Amarish, getting some good gear, and still will get killed by a cheetah somewhere during the fights. I'm somewhat afraid that the engine is already so old that it's kind of a mess right now. It is easy to implement cheats, and I think it's hard to solve them right now. The teleporting cheat, for example, is I think already there for a long time, but nobody has really fixed the problem. There also appears to be a bug or a cheat with hitboxes. Hitboxes becoming bigger, so it's easier to hit headshots. And it's also a cheat that hasn't been fixed yet. Regarding the hitbox cheats, I haven't really noticed it myself. I think it's really hard to see if somebody is just shooting well, shooting good on the head, or somebody is really cheating. So it's very hard for me to see. But I'm mainly talking today about the blatant cheats you can really see and that really annoy you. Sometimes it's just very easy to say, yeah, there's a cheater, got killed by a cheater. But sometimes you really have to blame yourself for just misplaying or at least getting outgunned sometimes. But okay, the anti-cheat in Planetside Arena and Planetside 2 is right now, I think, mostly done by hand, manual work. And as long as Planetside 2 is free to play, like I said already, and if Planetside Arena is going to be free to play, this might be a problem. I do really hope for Planetside Arena they will go again with the automated system, because you can't really deceive the system. You can't get that easily a 20 kill streak in a Battle Royale game. I think the amount of false positive in the Battle Royale environment of Planetside Arena will be way less, even with an automated system. But we will see. I do want to say this because I want it to be good. But then again, the game isn't out yet, and I do want to give the developers some slack because they are still developing it and they can still fix so much. So I don't want to come to a conclusion with Planetside Arena prematurely. But coming back to Planetside 2, maybe you have some different experience with cheaters. I have to say most of it, my experience comes from playing on Miller VS in end 2018, beginning 2019 until right now. So your experience might differ. If you have that different experience, please let me know in a comment down below, so we can also discuss to what extent this problem really is a problem. I want to say this to all the new players, all the guys who will want to start playing Planetside 2. No, Planetside 2 is not a hacker fest, it's not a cheater fest. If you want to play, it is mostly fair play. But this is a video game. There are bad people in this world and bad people do bad things. Don't expect to be complete 100% cheat free. But there isn't as big of a problem as some people might suggest it is. Or even my video showed it was. Don't think of it as too big of a problem. If you want to get started at Planetside 2 and you don't know where to start, I've got a few helpful guides on this channel with some tips and tricks, so you might be interested in that. Otherwise, if you're in here for the discussion, you can always press that big red subscribe button down below and it can really help me out. But as always, I'm Fable1 and I will see you soon with some more content.